Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
Hey, going out. We're going out right here. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields. Again, that's Watkins. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Fields. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Off play action, Fields. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing now is Geno. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go, son.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Dancing to his left. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now it's Fields.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
11. Angel.
Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number. Season, and the Steelers have moved out in front.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Smith now to throw.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now Smith.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To the air again, Smith. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Smith. And his throw here is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, Scott. All right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
All right.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. Touchdown! Quez Watkins, his 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back.
with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him.
Freezing does nothing here, bro. What are you doing, bro? And you can't ice my kicker. Stop it. Stop it.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring them back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
Going deep here for Watkins.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Seahawks 24.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They give them a gain of 37. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
You're going to have to come off that blitz, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Again, Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is
fuck you, Gino fucks me again. Every fucking time. This guy sucks.
I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Pickens is there.
And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
He'll let it fly for Austin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Completes it to Austin. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Gino now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Throwing again is Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, a terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. Well, certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing the second half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Boye Mafe has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
At the
incomplete.
blitz too low.
That's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back.
And this is when you crumble.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Back now in Pittsburgh. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a fourth quarter lead. Carlson able to put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the...
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked up.
Yep, that's where you go down, low. This is where you go down.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make.
Please keep blitzing me. Please keep blitzing me.
Now here's a 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Smith. He finds Austin complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Smith.
Fucking Cheeto.
That time, it's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Smith throwing again. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And the Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yep, you're still ass. You are still ass. Some things don't ever change.
The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone.
Some things just never change. Same old flow, same old bum.
A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Here's Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And caught in the end zone.
Push him out the way, you fucking bum.
Quez Watkins, 40 yards. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Well, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 2nd and 10. Now Smith. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Smith. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are...
Damn it. I'm gonna lose the game. Fuck.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them.
Good shit, Vlo. Good shit. This is the Vlo I like to see, the competitive one.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
It's complete to Williams. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right.
Completes this to a line.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, he got killed, Vlo.
To cough up that football, these defenders, they become so adept.
Holy shit, that man got killed, didn't he, Vlo?
Because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is...
That man got killed, Vlo. Holy shit, bro.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. You lucky son of a bitch.
It's a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get...
That's game, buddy. That is game.
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction.
Oh, what a game, Vlo. What a game.
The complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead,
Now you don't want to talk to me?
down, but it's a big play to boot.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Smith. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
On the counter, it's Walker.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Third and 3.
13 there. Hey, look.
They'll run again.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
I'm going to take that penalty.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds.
All right, Vlo. Do or die. Clutch time.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Monday. Don't jump. Ready?
All eyes on Fields. Oh, and that's gonna
Give me that, bitch. Give me that. Give me that.
And he will take this.
Good cricket. Oh, wow.